Okay, hello, this is Crimson Storm Surge, and I am playing a perfectly Nintendo licensed Pokemon game on a perfectly Nintendo licensed video game console. Okay, who am I kidding? Pokemon Fusion. You've probably seen it on TikTok and like everywhere else. So I finally decided to play it. Now, despite what it looks like with popular belief of the amount of Pokemon that I have in all these boxes, I am going to do a a sort of a Nuzlocke of this game, because what I'm going to do is only use Pokemon which are references to stuff. Now, I have beaten the first 3 gyms, because I thought the only way I was going to easily be able to get reference Pokemon is by getting Porygon and Honedge, which would then make like a Minecraft sword, and then I just kind of have to see as I went. But then I realized you can randomize the Pokemon that spawn, so I then turned that on and then caught all of these, because I wasn't sure what actually made references and what didn't. So I've kind of just had to sort of catch a ton of Pokemon and like experiment around and see what actually does slash makes what. So what I've now got is 9 thus far. We've got this thing, which according to the Pokemon Infinite Fusion Discord server is a reference, but nobody's quite sure as to what it's a reference to specifically. Then we've obviously got the Wither from Minecraft, and Elemental Hero Neos from Yu-Gi-Oh! And then my party currently consists of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Microsoft Windows background, a Minecraft slime, Cannonbolt. Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference? And Mario and the Chain Chomp. Yeah, I know, an incredibly random selection. Most of which sucks. As you can see, some of these I have leveled up. Some of them I haven't. So, we are going to allow myself to use items, other than a revive. And I am also going to allow myself to use the XP share. I don't know if, like, typically in Nuzlocke or whatever, people use it, but, like, in most modern day games, it's kind of just turned on by default. So I am going to let myself use it on my lowest leveled Pokemon. So that's basically the rule, and when one of my Pokemon dies, when, like, one of my Pokemon faints, I can't use it anymore. That's kind of about it, really. I haven't nicknamed these Pokemon, which is I was going to do, and I kind of realized that I haven't done that, so oh well. I guess we just get going. I didn't mean to walk straight into the wild Pokemon are all randomized. The enemy Pokemon are not. So, yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. I believe I should be super effective on myself by doing this. Oh my lord, Jesus Christ. I nearly immediately lost a Pokemon. That would have been very embarrassing. Wiggly Fairy, that's gonna be very irritating to beat. Other than Cannonbolt and JoJo's reference, all the rest of the Pokemon in my party are probably all the weakest fusions that I've got access to, deliberately because I don't mind anyone near as much if they die. Oh yeah, another thing, actually, is I also ideally want their movesets to be references as well. I'm just going to go back to the Pokemon Center and just heal my Pokemon. I also can't remember traditionally in like Nuzlocke if you're allowed to just infinitely re-heal your Pokemon at a Pokemon Center after every single battle. But I'm kind of more doing this to just try and show off as many references as humanly possible. And I don't really care about keeping like a 100% accurate to like Nuzlocke rules and stuff. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is I want to try and keep the Pokemon's moves as sort of accurate as possible. So for instance, if this dude wants to suddenly learn like a slashing move, you know, using like the sword, I have to teach it that and keep it permanently. Also, like sketch, and like with this one, rapid spin and protect, because it's supposed to be based on Cannonball from Ben 10 as far as I can tell. I have to keep rapid spin and protect. The other two moves I could change, but them two like I have to keep because you know they're references. Also, like you know if this thing suddenly learns bounce for some reason, then which I don't exactly expect it to, or like sludge wave, then kind of have to keep that. I don't know anything about shoujos other than people can freeze time. So I guess if this thing learns a time freezing move, I mean, it's like you punch people, right? So like low sweep and knockoff and revenge were punching moves. So and like stomp, obviously that this just learned because you know Mario stomps on stuff. I have to keep this thing with stomp permanently. And also the ones that I've got in the box. Like for instance, the one that's an Aegis slash Golurk fusion. That I am going to have to keep it using the thing. This like the Aegis Slash's moves, since it's kind of basically just a giant knight. I've just said the wild Pokemon are randomized, the trainer Pokemon are not, but I don't know other than the gym leaders and Elite Four what Pokemon any of these like NPCs have anyway. So why did I even use Water Pulse on this thing? Okay, could be very annoying. I probably shouldn't have. Okay, that could have honestly been pretty bad if it then started spamming grass moves. Which fortunately it did not. I also. Let me make it 1 minute. If I just go in a piece of grass real quick. If I die to this Pokemon, this doesn't count. I'm just doing this solely to show you stuff. Okay, so as you can see, all the wild Pokemon are randomized to be fusions. So what I'm going to do is I can technically catch as many Pokemon in a wild area as I want to, but I can only catch ones that either I know one half of the fusion can make a reference, the Pokemon that appears itself is a reference, or I'm like a 99.9% sure that one of the Pokemon in the fusion is a reference. I hope that made sense because my explanation was absolutely terrible. Also, double battles are really annoying in this game. Because as I said, I have already played up to the third and just beaten the third gym. So, in some of these double battles early in the game, if I had have been counting them under Nuzlocke rules, I would have died so many times. Because these double battles are pain in the ass. Okay, I always think that Earth Power double targets, but it doesn't. It never has done it, never will do, and I don't know why I think that it does. Most of this will probably be done as streams, but I just wanted to do this first video as sort of like the introduction to Also, if you want me to be like any more strict on anything, there's like any specific fusions or something you want me to use, etc. and so forth. What the heck? What the heck is this? What is this? What the hell is this like weird setup? Oh my god. The hell is this? Okay, need a rhino. I will just eradicate that thing with water pulse. I do have a ton of reserve polygons because I did earlier before recording this basically get effectively a mass outbreak of Porygon, so I just caught a ton of them, since pretty much every single one of their fusions is a reference. I can't even work out what this even is. Like, it's half the time just a guessing game what the Pokemon is from the weird hodgepodgey names, because some of them have ones that kind of sound the same as other ones, and it's like... Shit. I was trying to avoid this dude, and I just walked straight... What the hell is this? What is this? What the hell was that rambly dialogue? What the hell was... Okay, Grimer. Just a regular... Poison is going to be the biggest issue in this game because of how poison works in the earlier gen games. Okay, that's super effective, but not that effective, so it's fine. Okay, it is fine. Grimer again. Okay, we're gonna switch to... I nearly switched to completely the wrong Pokemon twice, so that would have been very bad. I can't even remember what I was gonna say now. So, cool. Oh yeah, poison works differently in the earlier gen games, whereas poison damages you even when you're not in battle. Poryol. Except it's a cube. It's not even an orb. So if I get poisoned, there's an incredibly high chance that I just die from walking. Technically, I can use teleport, I guess, and just teleport straight to a Pokemon Center instantly. But, like, I haven't been doing that up until now, and I will totally forget to do that at the time as well, because this game doesn't, as far as I'm aware, actually have HM Fly. Instead, you have teleport, because it works completely differently in this game to how it normally works, because normally teleport lets you revisit the last visited Pokemon Center. However, in this game, if I just that's the wrong one, it's if I go to teleport, it instead brings up the map like when you use fly and lets you visit any location you've previously visited. So that's how that'll work. If I need to, you know, fast travel at any point, we'll be using teleport, not fly, which is basically the only reason why my Minecraft slime has it, because I need a Pokemon to have it. There's so many trainers on this route, like what the hell? Volgi. Oh my god, some of these fusions are hellishly cursed. Like, really hellishly cursed. Yes, we'll switch to ground because it sounds like it's either a Magnemite fusion, which hopefully doesn't have levitate. If it does, that's a pain. Okay, it doesn't. Good. Because like 90% of the time they don't, so we should be fine here. Shell drum? No, because I think we should be able to take it with an earth power again. We're basically just, for this video, solely basically just going to beat up like our way through all the trainers on... Oh wow, this person has so many Pokemon. What the hell? This is the most Pokemon anybody's ever had. But yeah, another gimmick of this game is that money actually matters. IK curve. This could literally be anything. I don't even have a clue what this is. Okay, Cubone Meowth was definitely not on my list. But okay then. But yeah, money matters, and you can infinitely rebattle trainers if you want to for some goddammit reason. I don't really. I mean, it is actually useful because you do need money, like a lot, in this game, because in order to fuse Pokemon, you need to buy DNA slices, which are 300 Pokédollars each. Plus, you have to obviously get the Pokeballs. This game does have fusion balls, which have an increased capture rate on fusion Pokemon, and since it's a fusion Pokemon, basically you catch 2 Pokemon at once, that's why I've randomized it to fusion Pokemon. Just because it makes it like a bajillion times easier to actually get Pokemon. Okay, go. I think do we go through there or through here? I don't know where no, we need to go through this tunnel. Okay, cool. Is this guy gonna turn? Yes, he is. Cool. Okay, did you know that if you mash A in these tunnels, you stand a random chance of picking up an item? Case in point. This is also true for, because there's another one of these tunnels earlier in the game. So if you just mash the A button while going down the tunnels, you stand up random chance of picking up an item, which is cool. There's a random bench here. I don't get why there are benches in Pokemon games. You can never use them. You can't like ever sit on them or anything. It's really stupid. Like, why do they always put benches everywhere? Okay, so we actually did make it to the next city. So that's great. Another feature in this game is also the NPCs actually do things. Oh, actually, something we do want to do. Where even is this department store? Surely it's not this thing, right? Is it this? Oh no, this is the games corner. I didn't think that was actually even in this game. What? This is also not a... Where the heck is the department store? It's a hotel. Oh yeah, there's also side quests if you go speak to people in the hotels. You can get side quests. I haven't done a single one of them yet. Because I don't really care or want to. Let me just find the department store real quick because I just want to check something. I used to know what was like sold on. But yeah, so yeah, you need these things to make the fusion Pokemon. But one second, once I actually know which floor it is that I need, I will show you something cool. Like one of these sells evolution stones, right? Because I need a dusk stone. Okay, what's this shady dude one? Okay, cool. Nope, it's gonna be like the last floor I get to. I used to know what each floor in these departments was sold, and I just can't remember at all. It's been so long since I've played one of these. Oh, yeah. That's the one that sells the stones. But you don't even sell a dusk stone. Actually, I do need some Everstones. I actually do need these because this brings me to another. I'm just going to get 10. This is going to seem weird, but you'll find out why in a moment. Because if fusion Pokemon level up to a level where they would evolve, they will then change to like a new form. So because of this, I need to give every fusion Pokemon that still has availability to evolve an Everstone. Otherwise, it's going to just, evolve and stop being a reference. Because there are a few, I think, like actually Shopario, which when they evolve continue being a reference, but most of them don't. So, because like for instance, Dio, if its Machoke evolves here, it will stop being the haha funny JoJo's reference, so I can't let it evolve. So I need to give it an Everstone. That's also the case, I believe, with at least one of my Pokemon I've got in my PC box. Oh my god, that elevator does not seem safe, the amount that shakes. I knew there's like suddenly a ton of like filler footage in this video. It's not entertaining to watch and I apologize. Okay, let me just go here real quick, because again, like this dude and this dude, if the Machoke or the Porygon, half of these two evolve, then again they stop being the haha funny references. This dude is just a full evolution of both Aegis/Slash and Golurk, so this thing I can actually give another item to, which is very useful. If you know of any other funny references I can make with these Pokemon, actually, again, me mentioning that, there is another one that I do want to just show, because I want to actually show you how this works, because I obviously haven't been recording how you actually fuse them together yet. Oh yeah, of course there's not a Pokemon, it is just the department. Oh god damn it, sorry. Excuse me for going backwards and forwards about a bajillion times. But if we go to this guy and go to this, and buy as many of these as I can, 9, that's not many at all. Off screen, before the next part of this Nuzlocke video/stream series, I will grind out a ton of money. And also probably level up a few of these Pokemon, or I could just grind out money with like a team that doesn't count for the Nuzlocke. I might just do that. Either way, I'm going to end up with a bunch more money by the time I do another video, so I can actually buy some Pokeballs and DNA slices. Anyway, if we unfuse this torpor that we caught, do this, then do this, and find a Porygon. This is going to be very fun. I didn't know... wait, that doesn't seem right. I don't think that's correct. As some of them, it depends on like the version, because I was going to say what you should be able to make, and I will investigate this off screen, is Torterra can turn into Pac-Man when fused with something. I might be... Let me just try Porygon 2, just in case it's not the main Porygon. Nope. Wait, does that make the 80s synthwave? Because that's what it looks like it makes, but I don't think it is. Yeah, but anyway, I might have to investigate this further, but somehow you can make Pac-Man, which is very funny. Maybe it is just this, but I don't think it is. Let me just try this. But anyway, you can at least see how the fusing thing works. Yeah, so basically it spins, and then you get a fusion. And then what you can do is, once it's done this, is you can then select which of the 2 abilities and personality traits it has, and then you can go to combine moveset, and then you can also pick which moves you want it to have, which means that you can basically make like the most overpowered version. I'm gonna like unfuse these again in a moment, but because like for instance, if we go to this dude, just because he's gonna be like easiest to showcase, he has Shadow Punch from the Golurk, and then the other three from Aegis Slash. And if I get another really good Golurk move, like either a really powerful steel physical move or a really good other ghost move, I'll then replace Aerialize, and which will make it good. And then also the ability, you can keep stance change on Golurk, which is absolutely stupidly good. And then also obviously like the nature you can choose, and then like the stat spread kind of becomes like a weird hodgepodge of like the stats from the two Pokemon. I don't think it exactly combines the stats. I think it just makes new stats based off like some weird average or something. I could be completely and utterly wrong. Do not marginally quote me on that. But so yeah, that is. Oh yeah, also there's these dudes that just teach you moves for like a ludicrously overpriced fee. So yeah, that is Pokemon Fusion. Please like and subfuse. Oh yeah, actually, if you're wondering what the staircase does, this is where you can randomize the Pokemon, and you can also do this thing, but you can only really do that after you've been a gym leader, and this is the move reminder, which also costs way too much. When it's normally free in the Pokemon game, so I don't know why they made you have to pay coins to use it in this one. But anyway, that is this game. Also, if you're wondering why my trainer is called ABC, it's just like a thing that I just do in like every Pokemon game nearly. My character is called ABC because I did because like I got my first Pokemon game when I was like 7, and I just had no creative idea of what to name my character, so I named them ABC, and then that's just stuck. So yep.